Good morning, good morning. Oh, that's all right. Wardrobe malfunction there, innit? Hello everybody, I hope you are feeling good after a nice weekend. It's a lovely, balmy -3 degrees here. And it's absolutely battered it down with snow over the weekend, which was absolutely amazing. So I could go and play with my daughter over the field. We built a snowman and she just loves farting around in the snow, to be honest. It's great stuff. It's a little bit dodgy on the roads, I've got to be completely straight with you. So if I crash to my doom, I'm sorry. But I'm going to take my time on the roads today, because what happened was it snowed all day yesterday and then started again in the night, but it's frozen overnight, so the roads are a little bit dodgy. I've had to put the 4-wheel drive on. But anyway, I digress. So I've had a great weekend. I've revisited a couple of my tracks from my 12 in my project that I've got. I sketched out 12 tracks basically during the Christmas holiday to focus on throughout the year, and 2 of them I've got rough copies now on my SoundCloud that I'm listening to try and iron out any creases, and them sounding brilliant. Honestly, I don't, you know, every producer's going to say it, and I say it every year, but this is the best work I've ever done, and it is. You know, the depth of it, and it's just where I want to be at the minute. I've gone from like the techno to melodic techno, and now I'm like focusing more on the housey stuff, especially like the organic-y house stuff. But I'm putting my own twist on it, as you do. You got to, ain't you? So that's what I've been doing the weekend. Got 2 tracks ready and they're sounding brilliant. I can't wait to show them off for you. There's something I'm so tempted just to package them up and release them, but I'm following the advice of what people have said, and like, don't bother doing that. Get 12 under your belt, but I'm solid. And you know what? With that mentality as well, you kind of you do revisit them and you do tweak them and you polish them more, because you're like, there's no rush for me to package them up and release them. It's just, and I advise that to anyone, so go for it. So today I just wanted to talk about, I wanted to start my new series of my rules of life, the uber cool sound rules of life. Check that out. Okay, so what these are, I explained to them the other day, so I'm not even going to bother explaining. I'm going to jump straight into number one. Number one, live a healthy lifestyle. You can't get more self-explanatory than that, can you really? But what I just want to go through in my 7 minutes that I've got with you fine people is what I do every day and how I live my life, basically. From being an absolute fiend party boy, out for 2 days, 3 days on a trot, no sleep, smashing it, to calm, zen ubiquitous sound that makes organic house music. It's vegan. You know what I mean? So I've gone from like this mad wild character to quite a chilled out person. I think it's just comes with age, I'm nearly 40 now. I'm 38 years old, I think, this year. Maybe 39, I don't know. I think I'm 38. So I'm coming up to 40. And I think that changes you. I went through a rough patch as well, and I think that helped drive me. So I've tried every bloody diet out there. When I got into biohacking, I tried the keto diet. Well, to be honest, I've only ever tried like keto, really. That's the one that I've tried diets in the past, and I've tried eating healthy. And I used to do the conventional. I used to have porridge for breakfast with blueberries and yogurt, and I'd have like pasta for dinner and eggs, and you know what I mean. But the one when I actually really got into it, and the one that I stuck with, was the keto diet, the bulletproof diet, I'm going to call it, because it wasn't even the keto diet, mainly keto, but it was called the bulletproof diet. And I used to have a bulletproof coffee in the morning with a big stick of butter in it, and some xylitol, which is like a sweetener, but if you have too much, oh baby, disaster pants, I tell you. So you have to be careful with that. But I'd have a bulletproof coffee in the morning, and that'd do me then till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I'd have some eggs and spinach with a bit more butter. And then I'd have my dinner, which would consist of, don't get grossed out, but I used to eat beef heart. I have to pronounce that right, else it sounds like I say beef fart. So a beef heart, because basically I used to get these hearts, and this is, you know, I want made of money, and I couldn't eat ribeye steaks every day. But this was, honest to God, I tried it, and you'd get this heart, full heart, looked horrible. You'd cut it up, and it'd have like all the good fat on it, and it would be lean meat. And I tell you what, right, if you're not into like offal and liver and kidneys and stuff like that, try heart, because it's absolutely beautiful. You cut it into big thick steaks. It was great. But I'm a vegan now anyway, so I don't know what I'm going on about. So, but yeah, I used to do that. So now I eat vegan, and I try to eat nothing but whole foods the majority of the time. So anything's on the table, I can have anything if it's plant-based, and I make it myself. So I can make myself pizzas, I can make myself chips, I make myself like an equivalent of a breakfast. Well, no, tell a lie, that's a cheat meal, because that's got tofu in, and like I will buy vegan sausages to go with that. But you know what I mean? I try and eat nothing but whole foods. So I do eat things with packets, because it's so hard to get away from packets. We did have a spell where we used to go to a shop called the Green Kilo, or the Clean Kilo in Digbeth, and it's one of them where you fill up all your own plastic containers and all that sort of stuff. So I have gone there, but it's just really difficult to do that. So, you know, you have to be realistic, don't you? So I eat vegan, I eat whole foods. Through the week, I'm a saint. Like now, I'll go to work for Monday. I'll go to work, I'll eat, I'll just drink coffee in the morning with a bit of almond milk, some filtered coffee, and then I will eat a salad for dinner 99% of the time, with avocado, olive oil, vinegar, salt, herbs. That's it, every day. And then I'll take a watermelon with me, or some grapes, some cashew nuts, or some pistachio nuts, and then I'll have something for dinner. And Joe usually cooks us like sweet potato mash, veg, cauliflower, you know, or we'll have like a rice dish, or, you know, we will have a pasta dish to us now, that's a cheat meal. A bowl of porridge to us is a cheat meal. It's a treat. It's really weird, because now the things that, like, for my evening snack, and I love it, I have banana and peanut butter. Just a banana, jar of peanut butter, splat it on, eat it. Perfect. Honest to God, your whole mindset changes, and your cheat foods are what other people consider as health foods. Now listen, I ain't got no body of a god, I tell you. It's really hard, especially coming up to 40 now, but I've always struggled with weight issues. It's never been easy for me to stay thin, so I have to work twice as hard, well, 3 times as hard, because I eat like that and I still put weight on. But I think I've got a bit of gluten intolerance, and I think I'll just swell up, if I'm completely honest. Because give it a couple of days and I'm looking lean again. So there you go. But I digress anyway. So that's what I eat healthy pretty much 5 days a week. Saturday, Sunday, from Friday night to Sunday night, I usually eat whatever I want, and I'll go to the chippy, we'll go to get a pizza or what. So it's ain't about being perfect, but I just think from Monday to Friday while I'm at work, just eat as perfect as I can. I do have slip-ups, everybody does, but it just frees you up for that weekend, and then you don't feel guilty then, you know. So I'll stick to that. So not just about eating a healthy, healthy food. I also keep myself fit. I do exercise daily. I do yoga stretching in the morning. Keep myself flexible and supple, because, you know, sitting at desks and just being cramped up on your phones and stuff like that, you need to loosen up. And I ain't got jiu-jitsu at the minute, have I? So I use my yoga as the thing that keeps me moving, keeps me active, keeps the joints supple. I also play with my daughter, you know. I try and make an effort to run around with her and roll on the floor, and, you know, just try and keep myself active and moving and doing what she does, which is fun, because it ticks off the other box as well, doesn't it, about like you know, being a good dad, and that's how I do try and get her active as well. She always tries and helps me with the weights, tries to pick the weights up and that. So it's really good. It's good to give her a positive, be a positive role model for her in that sense. So yeah, I keep myself active. I keep my spiritual side. I call it spiritual because it's easiest, which is like my meditation. Do my meditation every morning through the week. What else do? I do my gratitude. These are things that I class as a healthy lifestyle, not just eating good. I get good sleep as well. You know, I do go to bed 8:30 and I'm asleep for 9. Boom, gone. Most nights. But I get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. 5:30 I got up this morning just because how cold it is. No, but I don't give myself set regimes, but I do naturally falling asleep at 9, waking up around the 5 mark. I don't have no alarm. I use a Lumi light because I used to suffer with that SAD, and that works great. It just lights up gradually. So these are all little hacks I do to get me feeling, you know. I do a body brush as well. A body brush from my toes up to my bloody top of my head. I just get this body brush and bump. It feels like it just wakes me up in the morning, and it's like it just click. I feel clean, and I don't know. I've heard that, like, you know, rubbing a body brush on your joints, it frees up your fascia. Is that how you say it? All the skin around your joints and stuff like that. It helps it and gets the blood flowing around your body and stuff. So I do that. It sounds a bit wacky and a bit woo-woo, but this is what I do. So yeah, I just keep myself live a healthy lifestyle as much as possible. And you know what? When I write this down in the morning, because I always write my rules of life down. Number 1, live a healthy lifestyle. You know, if I didn't feel like doing yoga that morning, once I write it, I feel I'm like, oh, I'm going to do my yoga now, and I'll drink my lemon water in the morning, and it's mad, but it's just the way I work. So I hope it works for you. But yeah, rule 1, man. Number 1, if you haven't got your health, what have you got? And it sounds cliche and that, and everybody says it, but there was a point in my life when I thought I was battered. I honestly didn't think I'd live past the age of 35 the way I was going. That's how unhealthy I was. I looked healthy on the outside, but on the inside I wasn't. Mentally, physically, I wasn't getting the sleep. I was eating crap predominantly. I was drinking loads, I was smoking loads, I was doing God knows what the weekend. So, you know, I've really tried to reverse it hardcore. Now, I'm not saying that you've got to go as hardcore as what I think I do. Some people do it 7 days a week. They don't give themselves any break. They feel guilty if they have a beer, or they feel guilty if they do anything. If they eat some porridge, they feel guilty because of it. You know, bloody hell, man. You know, just you got to live a little. If having a bowl of porridge is living a little, I have seriously got to look at myself, because I've completely changed. But yeah, you know what I mean, don't you? So that's it, really. I'm not going to just waffle on just to fill up the time, but I just wanted to explain rule 1, living a healthy lifestyle. So what you eat, how you sleep, what you think about, the people that you surround yourself with, keeping yourself moving and active, giving yourself goals to work towards, giving yourself a purpose. I truly believe that if you haven't got a purpose, your body just starts to shut down. I believe it's like it's bro science, don't get me wrong, but I believe like how a muscle atrophies when you don't use it. I think the same thing with life. I think unless you don't, I think you just deteriorate. You know, you gotta stay social as well. Stay seeing the people that mean the most to you. You know what I mean? When I say social, it's about going out and partying all the time. What I'm saying is you need to surround yourself with your family, your friends, and have that and just feel like your work colleagues, you know, things like that. Just get that communication. It's difficult for everyone at the minute, I get that, but do the best you can. That's all you can do. So for today, I'm gonna go, and I'll speak to you all again tomorrow for rule number 2. See you later. Have a good day. Love you loads.